Hi, this is Dave Ziner. I'm the CEO of Miracle Nutritional Products, and today we're going to talk about CBD compliance and our CBD compliance package, the legality of CBD, and how you, our dealers, can explain it to your customers and also anybody else that wants to know. So we've made this really nice CBD compliance package for you, and we're going to go through it here one page at a time. In the beginning, the first thing you're going to see is an index of the CBD compliance package, and the index is just an overview of everything that's in the book. And the first one is it's going to talk about is overview of hemp CBD compliance package, and then 2 is the transportation of sale of hemp products, and that's a letter from the Kentucky Department of Agriculture. Then you're going to see a certificate of liability insurance, a COA hemp seed oil certificate, a COA for cannabidiol crystals, and a letter from Mitch McConnell, the United States Senator. Then you're going to see number 7, a legal opinion letter to Miracle Smoke. That's a legal opinion from our attorney. You're also going to see in this package general certificate of conformity that it concerns the packaging, and again a letter from Mitch McConnell. And number 10 is a letter from Sandler Reef, that's the HOA's attorney, to Facebook. And you're going to also see the 9th District ruling, which is a very important article of this compliance package. So let's go through it. The first couple pages you're going to see highlighted in blue is just the overview that we talked about. And that overview, you should read it, study it. Has a lot of good information as to the history of the legality of CBD. And as you're going through the compliance package, the very next page after that overview is a letter from the Kentucky Department of Agriculture. All of this, the CBD that we buy as a company, Miracle Nutritional Products, comes from the University of Kentucky. And when we talk about different sources and different places to get CBD, that probably is the best source. Of course, we're a little biased, but if you look at the other sources, Colorado, and you look at California CBD, the problem with them is they do not come from a state program that's federally mandated. This program is actually working with the federal government, and that's why we have letters from United States Senator Mitch McConnell discussing the Kentucky Department of Agriculture program. So here's the Kentucky Department of Agriculture letter, and it talks specifically about the transportation and sale of hemp products. And in this letter, it will talk about how you can transport them across all state lines with no interruption from anybody. They also sent this letter to the Attorney General's office and the DEA, so they are in compliance with the new laws. The next article you're going to find is our insurance document, and this is a $2 million insurance policy from Lloyd's of London to our company, stating that we are insured for liability of up to $2 million. This is a COA for the actual hemp seed oil. A COA just basically stands for Certificate of Analysis. And this COA states that the hemp oil has been tested for any carcinogens, toxins, heavy metals, things like that, and that it is legal to import, and it has no THC in it. The next COA that you're going to find in the package, this is a COA on the actual CBD crystal isolates. And this is basically going to state that it's 99.34% pure, that there is 0% THC, not 0.0001 or 0.0002. There is actually 0% THC in our products. And this certificate of analysis states that clearly. It also gives you the CBD amount. And then again, it shows you that we've tested for all chemical residues. There's a terpene testing, residual solvent screening. And then the next page is going to show you where we have tested for all of the different minerals, metals, carcinogens, toxins, things like that, things like sulfur, phosphorus, nickel, mercury, lead, anything that might harm people, arsenic. It's all been tested for all of those metals, and there has been none detected. Below the limits of safety. Again, more testing. We test for ethanol, menthol, things like that, and it's passed all of those inspections, and the COA shows you that. The next letter that you're going to see, this is actually on the United States Senate letterhead. This is a letter from Honorable Thomas J. Vilsack, the Secretary, or to Thomas Vilsack, the Secretary, from Mitch McConnell. And this letter basically talks about the 4,000-acre test program that's at the university, or through the University of Kentucky, and it specifically states, there's actually a specific part of it that states the importation of hemp products is legal in all 50 states. Talks about the Kentucky program, how there is no THC in the products, there is no active ingredient that's gonna affect our people. It's a very healthy CBD. This letter explains it all, and again, it's signed by Mitch McConnell, United States Senate Majority Leader. The next letter you're going to see is from Sheffield and Lohman. This is a legal opinion letter that was written to our company in the beginning when we first formed the company in 2014. And this legal opinion is from our attorneys to us, basically stating why we can do what we do. And we put this in the letter also just for more paperwork for you to show people if anybody's interested and has any questions. The next letter you're going to see is a general certificate of conformity concerning the child-resistant cap, tips, and bottles. This is for basically our e-liquid. There's been some new law and some new standards passed that specifically talk about e-liquid packaging, and they have to conform to some government standards. This certificate states that our packaging does conform to those standards, and you're going to need this when you import or export any of our products. The next letter in our compliance package is, again, another letter, but this one is on the University of Kentucky's letterhead, and it's written to Senator Mitch McConnell, specifically talking about the Kentucky Department of Agriculture's program and concerning the importation, the transportation, and the processing and selling of all hemp products. And this letter specifically, again, talks about transporting our products across state lines. It is legal. There is no THC in our products, and that letter is part of our package. The next letter you're going to see is from Sandler Reef. This is the attorney that represents the HOA, or the Hemp Industries Association, HIA, Hemp Industries Association. And this letter is to Facebook, and it actually concerns advertising of industrial hemp. And it's a letter from an attorney to a big advertiser like Facebook that explains to them why we should be allowed to advertise hemp products. This letter is very useful when you're going up against somebody, maybe a mall, you're trying to lease property, or you're going to advertise with somebody and they give you a hard time. You can actually see a letter that was written from an attorney to a big advertising company allowing us to advertise with them. It's real helpful to have that. And the next and final package of information that you're going to have in this is the most important one. This is the United States Court of Appeals for the 9th District. This is actually the Hemp Industries Association sued the DEA, and that lawsuit took about 10 years to get to court. Finally made it to the 9th District Court, and the court heard it, and the court ruled that it is legal to import, possess, and sell hemp products as long as they don't have THC above 0.03% in them. Again, all of our products have no THC in them, so we go even beyond the 9th District ruling. But we give you a copy of that. Again, this is our CBD compliance package. You will get one of these with your order. It is also downloadable from our website. If it is not in your package, just go to our website and download it. If you need a physical hard copy, just call your sales rep and we'll get you out one. What I suggest is that you make several copies of this, numerous copies of this, and anybody that you sell to, you give them a copy of our compliance package. Very, very, very helpful information. I look forward to earning your business. Take care.